Garage. I'm Jill.
I'm Sean.
And today we're going to talk about the accessories that go onto your Byod rail, your bring your own device rail.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what that is, like she says, it's called the Byod rail, bring your own device rail. It mounts to the center point of the top of your dash on the Bronco. There are several out there, and a lot of people have asked us where we got the accessories, the mounts that we use on them. Now, what we did is we ended up getting these right here. Now, these right here are what we bought from Amazon. In fact, I have a ton of them. I've bought probably over a dozen of them because I have them in all the vehicles. I could just leave them in there, unthread the top of whatever it is, the camera or the phone mount or whatever, and change them out pretty quick. The only thing with that is it is fairly limited on what you can mount to it because it does have the 1/4-20 screw, which is normal for, say, the bottom of a camera. And I think it's pretty much the universal thread for any type of attachment for any type of GoPro mount, camera, and stuff like that. Now, BUCK YOUR BRONCO had sent me a package, or contacted me and sent me a package of stuff. A lot of stuff, actually. I was surprised. And the reason they contacted me is because they sent me some stuff as a thank you for helping them with a Byod rail system that they're coming out with. I'll talk about that more at the end of the video because I'm actually really looking forward to this mount system, and I'll explain why. Now, these right here, when I got the package, I was kind of skeptical. Okay, yeah, you know, they're gonna send me some mounts and stuff, you know. Really skeptical about new things coming out. People are ready to send you stuff for free. When I opened up these things, I tell you this, I was surprised of how well these things feel and are made.
He's picky because he is a jet engine mechanic and they have to use quality parts. So that's what he's looking for in accessories such as these.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, like she said, I'm a jet engine mechanic. I actually build engines for the F-35 fighter. That is one of the baddest ass engines I've built. I've been doing it for 30 years, not this jet, but I've been doing other things like the 15s, 16s, A-10s, and so forth. Even foreign aircraft I've worked on. Some of this stuff is really nice. I see a lot of, everything's metal. Let's put it that way. First, everything's metal. There's really not any plastic on it whatsoever. I was thinking there was, but there really isn't. Really nice system, really smooth, really solid feel.
Very good quality.
Very good quality. I mean, I cannot tell you how nice it is to see something like this come from a new company instead of trying to cut corners and stuff. This is really nice stuff. I have to give them a thank you for that. Now, the first thing we have in the setup is this right here. This is the mount that actually mounts to the Byod rail itself. As you can tell, it has the same contours, the lockjaw, and it's a nice simple twist of that to actually lock it and unlock it. Now, with that comes different options, which I absolutely love. This right here is your gimbal ball mount. Now, what it does is you can mount this on top of this, and it will move around. Really nice. As soon as you lock it down, tighten the thumb screw, if I don't drop it, and it locks in pretty tight. This is what I've used on the latest ones with mess around with the camera and put it there. The good thing with this one is you can maneuver it wherever you want, side to side, forward, back, rather than just the camera itself. This right here, I never thought I'd like, because this is your, well, I'll show you rather than explain it. Twist it, you can mount it wherever you want. So you can have it go out, down, whichever. So it's basically two gimbal ball mounts mounted to a center point where you can do this number. Thread it on, nice threaded thumb screw right there, and mount whatever else you want on it. Say, for instance, oh, I don't have that. here, phone mount. So we'll go through the phone mount in just a second. On there, guess what? Loosen it up, adjust that wherever you want. There you go. Tighten it.
Yeah, don't forget to tighten it.
There you go. Good thing with this is it's quick and it holds my phone. This is a iPhone 12 Max Pro or Pro Max, however you want to put it.
It's a Pro Max 12.
It's a big phone. So, and it's pretty solid. It doesn't, you know,
and
doesn't
it's
fall off.
quicker than what the GoPro did because you have it like that and we're gonna have to like adjust it.
Yeah, this is nice, quick. It's great. I actually like it. I don't really use these. I probably will be putting this in and using it in my vehicle now because my phone doesn't have a charger and it just flops around the dash or flops around the cup holder for now. The next things, straighten this out.
When I first saw that, I had no idea what it was. I was like, what is a goofy thing?
It's pretty neat. I like it, actually. The next things are, this right here is your, I don't have the mount, oh, here, I'll just use this, as I make a lot of noise. Is for your action cameras. So what you can do is you can throw the action camera on there, throw whatever threaded screw you have. There you go. Pretty nice. These are really nice. They're precision. They fit perfect. Also, your plastic ones you get from GoPro, they absolutely suck because I've had these break on me during shipping and they didn't have anything on them. They were just like this. They pressed. All of a sudden, they broke. These are metal. They're not going to come apart. Yeah. And it'll be nice. I can throw this in a bag and not worry about having to go find one later on.
When we went to Moab, we took one and it was, you know, a decent plastic quality one, and it still broke. It shattered in like a gazillion pieces. Yeah, so all the ends broke off of it. And it wasn't in a compartment that had a bunch of stuff in it. It's just airport security. The way people handle things in the airport. Yeah, my poor suitcase went in 100% great. Came back out mortally wounded. Yeah. Now, this one right here, if you guys don't know what this is your quick release for your action cams. I believe it's just a GoPro. The other action cams might have it too. We just have GoPros is what we film with. Now, what this is, since I don't use those, is put it in there like that. There you go, locks in. Obviously your GoPro's there. If you just want to leave real quick and you don't want to unscrew anything, push the thumbs forward. There you go, it's out. These are metal. I thought they were plastic when I first opened them up. They're not. They're really good, really nice stuff. This one is different. Now, this one is metal, but it's a different mount. See where this one is a screw to it? It has a hole. This one actually mounts to your Byod rail, directly to your Byod rail. And the reason I like the idea for this one is, we'll get into their Byod rail system in just a second, but their Byod rail actually has a mount that's in the center. It's almost like a T where the center part goes straight out. That's where this comes into play. You can have a center mount GoPro or action camera and a quick release. Guess what? You don't have it offset to one side or the other. It's dead square in the center. Now, I like that. Where that little screw would be on the Archetype thing, that's what he's saying. There's like a little thing right there that goes to. That comes straight out. And we'll centered. And when we talk about it in just a second, we will show you what we're talking about, and we'll put an arrow directly to the piece I'm talking about right here. I like their system. I really like their system. We do have some information
in just a second. So I'll put you back on the big camera or on the big mount and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about these in just a second. Now, the next things they handed us or sent us was the molly bags. I'm not a big molly bag type of guy. In fact, I've never really used them all that much. I was in the military. I did have those type of bags. I did have those type of systems, but I never really got into it that much. But after the quality of these, I might. I like the versatility of them. I like all the different sizes and what we can put in them. Now, first, let's go over this one first.
Yeah.
Now, this is just your typical molly bag, and what you guys, if you guys don't know what a molly bag system is, it utilizes a molly system, however you want to call it, that uses the straps to actually hold it onto it. Now, there's different ways you can mount them, and I'm not even going to go through it until after we start putting them on there. Yeah. But it's a really nice system. Now, this just come with different pockets. There's tons of them, really well made, really well made. There is different things for like pens, whether you want like a little flashlight in here or whatever. And obviously 2 big pockets with some extra pockets on the inside to separate your components or items, whether it be whatever you want. iPhones, you know, makeup, whatever.
Oh yeah, like I wear makeup.
And then we have this one. This one I absolutely love. In fact, I might buy one of these for each one of the Broncos.
So it has the things on the back, just like that one does. So it attaches through that. Now with this, it's got a quick release. So you undo this. And
so say, for instance, the molly system's intact.
And if you need to go and help somebody really quick, this will stay on to wherever it's mounted to. You just grab the bag and you run to go and help that person. Now, these do have additional molly things, just like that one does, on the back as well. If I can find a way to open this stupid thing.
This thing opens up completely. Now this
always
is
flat.
Yeah, this is like your first aid kit.
So you have a mesh flap here, opened up in the middle. You can put stuff in there. You have more molly systems here. You have a flap right here. And same thing on the other side where you have 2 pouches. Here's one here, one here. And then you have the molly system here. So this is a really good, just a quick first aid kit for like bandages, gauze, tourniquets, band-aids, whatever, ointments.
Yeah, and on this we'll have in our vehicle, I'll probably buy a couple more of these just to be able to get one in each Bronco. We do carry, when we go on a long trip or a long overnight thing where there's a lot of people, we do have another kit that is pretty much an EMT kit. It has a lot of stuff in it in case somebody gets really hurt. You know, whatever they need is in there, gauze, bandages, ointment, stuff like that for whatever they need.
This also has like carabiner mounting points as well, so that's really helpful.
So let's talk about the Byod rail system for them. Now, the reason I got this stuff and the reason they contacted me is because at the very beginning when we got the Diesel's Bronco,
the Big Ben,
we were contacted by him and asked us to do us a favor and get us some measurements for the Byod rail system that he's coming up with. I had no problem with it. Got all the measurements he needed, got the angles, got the pictures and stuff like that, and sent it off to him. Well, a couple months later, actually quite a bit of time later, he contacted me with some more information, more measurements and stuff, because he hasn't gotten his Bronco yet, and went ahead and I gave him that information I needed, and hopefully he would come out with a Byod rail system pretty quick. Now, it is still in development. They are still working on some colors and stuff like that for it, but the system that he has, I absolutely love. And he contacted me and said, hey, I know you guys have a different rail system in there, and I want to go ahead and thank you by sending you this stuff, and hopefully it'll work for you. First off, absolutely works. Love it. I can't wait to put it back in my vehicle and off the table. And I'll probably be buying more, so darn you for showing me better stuff than I've already bought. Also,
it's totally cool.
It is really cool. I love it. I love nice made stuff. It's really, really well made. And like I said, I built jet engines, some of the highest performing jet engines in the world for the last 30 years. This stuff is pretty damn well made. But their Byod rail system, is a little bit different than the others. Now, what the others have, say for instance, the ones that are mounted now, you can't center mount anything on it, no matter what it is, because the mounting system is covered in the center. There's no option to put one of these in the center. He thought around that. His is more like a T-shaped, where you have the flat portion of the T facing the driver and the little bottom part of the T, the extension, going out, facing forward. That's where this comes into play. Now this one, if you notice, it has this for the GoPro, it has this one for the bottom. Now what this is it slides right in there. It comes with the screw. The screws, he sent me all the hardware for everything. It does come with everything you need to mount that straight down here and be able to slide a GoPro either way, forward or back, and have a nice mount, center mounted camera rather than off to one side or the other.
Yeah, and this is great because then that center mount point that's already taken up by a Byod rail, you have a place to put it directly in the center. Where the Archetype one uses that center point, but you lose the center mount of where you can put your device, so it's off to either the driver's side or the passenger side just a little bit.
Yeah, and there's other rail mount systems out there that do the same thing. They use that center mount, or that center piece of the Byod rail, as the mounting system for the Byod rail itself. So you lose that. I know 4 Wheel Parts has one coming out that has the same thing. It has the mount for the Byod rail in the center, which you can no longer use for the Byod rail, the center mount Byod rail. He went around that. And I cannot wait till one comes available. I'll probably buy the full length one, the whole shebang, I think is what it is. We'll link it down below. Put a picture of both of them up here, the full one and the shorter version one, as well as the links down below for them. I can't wait till they come out. I'm looking forward to it. Probably one of the things I'm looking forward to my new Bronco is putting that system in it and see how the difference is between one Byod rail and the other. Yeah, so on with that. You know, hopefully they'll come out soon. Hopefully it gives me information. Buck Your Bronco. One thing he did for us is he did give us a discount code. 151. I'll put it right here on the bottom, and I'll also link it as the top link or the top comment down below. 151 in the discount code, and you get 10% off. Again, that is actually wonderful. I'll be using that discount code quite a bit, I'm sure, because I have a lot of things to mount. I only have 2 mounts right now, and I have a bazillion GoPros and phones now. Now that I'm gonna be putting the phone in my car.
At least it's a quick release and doesn't take you 15 minutes to undo the screw that's like this long.
Yeah, that is a good thing. Now, again, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll leave a link down below for his entire website where you can go buy this stuff. Also, when he does come out with the Byod rail systems, the short and the long, or the short and the long, we will go through that. I'll probably end up buying both of them just to see.
Now we do have a giveaway at 3,000 subscribers with a Byod rail of the Archetype Byod rail. So we'll link that video as well. So at 3,000 subscribers will be an official video, but we'll link the informational video at the end of this one.
Yep. So if you guys don't have a Byod rail yet to put this stuff on, 3,000 subscribers, we're giving one away. You could be that person. So again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
To enter the giveaway.
Hit the notification bell, and
We'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.